They'll probably say, where exactly are you going with this? I see you really trying to take it there. Old school flow, chew you out, ain't fair. Jordan pants don't...
Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Zod. Anyways, man, I usually don't speak on shit that's still ongoing, but you know, I was watching a video on the homie's IG yesterday, and it was basically from my understanding is it was a dispute over some freaking shoes that they were having a raffle over off of Melrose. And I ain't going to show the footage because I don't want to get into all that. That's, at the end of the day, it's really none of my business. I just wanted to get on here and say that has to be the stupidest shit in the world. Like, that shit's so dumb. And it's crazy because last time I was watching, what's his name? Nina Boy, I think it is, from East Coast. And he was talking about something that I had spoke about a long time ago as far as, like, the generation and just that lack of just more respect for a lot of things, and not just life in general, because, I mean, when it comes to life in your life, yours is always going to matter more, especially if it's not your children. But it just goes to show you what I tell cats all the time. Like, these young ass dudes, they're not trying to fight you. That's why when cats be running their mouth, I just tell them, at the end of the day, you can run up on me. Depending on the situation, will determine the outcome of the situation. You know what I mean? For the most part, I would rather fight a motherfucker, live to see another day. Win, lose, or draw, I'm gonna get mine. You know what I mean? It's like, but that was just straight stupidity. And the reason I said stupidity is, like, when it comes to some gang shit is gang shit. You know what I mean? It's always gonna go the way it's gonna go, and it ain't nobody really gonna stop it. Like I said, you got a lot of old heads that try to enforce their way of thinking because they no longer choose to live that lifestyle. But what they understand is they weren't there for a lot of youngsters anyway, so these fools don't give a fuck about what they're saying. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? And a lot of fools get butthurt by the fact that their younger homies don't want to listen to them, they don't care to listen to them. Because to be honest, it's like when they look at them, a lot of these fools are dope fiends, a lot of these fools are tweakers on the street, or maybe the fools or maybe them themselves are tweakers. And they just don't have no respect for these cats because some of these dudes that get out never did nothing in their life. And I'm not talking about in prison. That's a whole different way of living. You got to do certain things in order to survive. It is what it is. There's no really slipping through the cracks. That happens every once in a while. But for the most part, you're going to be an active participant in some shit. And this ain't about prison politics because I don't care about none of that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm out here living my own life. You know what I'm saying? But when I looked at the video, it's like, yeah, a dude he was outnumbered, you know what I mean? And he was getting approached by a gang of people. And then, it don't take a genius to see what happened. It's like, dude got caught on camera. That's why I be trying to tell cats all the time, just to touch on what Nino Boy was saying, man. They got cameras everywhere, and they watching everything you do. And a lot of these fools that be flossing, like, don't get me wrong, I know a gang of fools that do the same thing. They get on IG, they like to floss their pistols. But 9 out of 10, they're not shooting those particular pistol because if you wave a 40 Glock on IG, knowing that there's cops on there, and then somebody gets smoked with a 40 Glock, then you know who they're coming to. And nowadays, they don't need a gun or a body to convict you. That's been proven. I've seen it when I was fighting my case. A lot of fools got strung up for that same thing, or they press them so much fools don't want to go to trial. They start seeing them high numbers and they start folding. Either they snitch or they end up taking some outlandish time. It's like, imagine a motherfucker taking 80 years with no L. That's 80 fucking years. You're not getting out. You basically got a slim chance in hell, and if you would have took it to trial, you probably would have beat it. But and it's not to go all over the place. It's just to show examples of sheer stupidity, like, and the fact that a lot of things that dude said was right. A lot of cats don't understand that you shorten your life just by that. Now, whoever did the shooting is gonna quite possibly spend the rest of their life in jail for a pair of fucking shoes. And let me guess, were they Jordans? What was it? Cause ain't no shoes in this world worth me taking another motherfucker's life. And the way they described it is basically the dude was like trying to, break some shit up, I guess. And then, they started approaching him. So he was, you know, he was ready. He was ready to throw them ones. But, of course, you know, cowardice, you know, and I don't know the dude that did it. And I don't care. It's just at the end of the day, when you think about it, it's like, if you really had energy like that, you should have just fought a motherfucker. Now, instead of you let one simple emotion change the whole fucking course of your life. Now, instead of being on the streets, because only you're gonna get caught. We all get caught, and I'm one of those. I hate running. You know what I mean? I hate running, but I mean, I get it. You're gonna have to run. It's a murder. Dude's dead over a fucking pair of shoes like that. That's why I don't get like that. That shit is just, that's not gangster. That's cowardice. Cause it's like, dude, all you had to do is walk the fuck away. But instead of walking away, you chose to take a life, and now they're gonna take your life. Because when you go to jail, you're gonna spend the rest of your life in jail, knowing that you fucking killed the motherfucker over some shoes. Like I said, man, I'm not one to, like, you know, tell the motherfucker not to be no gangster, not to be a thug, because it sounds ludicrous. It's just, you choose your own life. I can't make you the man that you want to be. Like, you either change up, or you die, or you go to jail for the rest of your life. You do something, or you man up and take care of your business. But like, when I seen that video, I was just like, damn, you know, it's not like I was emotionally moved that dude lost his life, because I didn't know him. And like I said, I'm not going to show no videos on here because it doesn't really matter. They got fucking videos of the dude shooting, you know, dude goes to square off, and you see a dude do what they do, and boom, that's it. And all those witnesses, you think they're going to want to go to jail for the rest of their life? Hell no, they're going to tell. Those are going to be all the motherfuckers that get on the stand and point you out. That's why it's sad, because people don't think, and a lot of these youngsters don't think. Like, it's like, dude, you know, and then you got these dudes that they don't even be from nowhere. They just regular dudes with a gun, and they get that testosterone boost and goes absolutely nuts. Like, you're gonna spend the rest of your life in jail for something stupid. That's why I avoid certain situations. I'm not running and flocking to certain situation. Now it's different. If it was something like YouTube, you having fun, whatever, you got that type of money and you trying to buy a shoe, you know, and that helps your content, then go ahead and do it. But to murk a motherfucker over that, it's like, sheesh, you know. Like I said, man, I don't know all the ins and outs of what happened. It just, you know, I just think about that shit. I'm like, damn, you know, I can't say a good motherfucker because I don't know him, but like, you know, a good dude, or some dude lost his life for just trying to stand his ground. He was willing to throw hands, and he got smoked for it, which only tells me a few things. Because if you catch a fool and you got the numbers against him, and he go to fight you and you don't want to fight, walk away. If you pull out something and smoke the fool, it's not that you're a gangster. You were scared to get that ass whooped. It's just what it is, dog. Call a spade, dog. If I run up on a dude, he ain't got nothing, and I got the number, he's willing to fight me. Why in the hell, knowing the day and age that we live in with all these freaking cameras, why in the hell on Melrose would you pull out a gun and shoot a motherfucker in front of everybody for a pair of freaking shoes? That shit is crazy, dog. Like, I don't get that's why I say social media is the devil, man. People strive off this shit. So many people are excited off that shit. Like, people love to see gruesome shit. You know what I mean? Now, somewhere in his mind, he may not even been tripping. He may think, you know what, I'm going to get some notoriety out of this, but you're not. They won't even pat you on the shoulder inside. They're just going to look at you like you're dumb. It's like homies that used to go to jail for, you know, I know a few of them in jail for shooting at taggers, like, and not gang, tag bangers, but just straight taggers. Rest of their life in there. No, a few of them. That shit happened. It's like I say, man, sometimes you got to think, man, is it worth it? And I get it. You got citizens that be out here that'll blow your shit out, you know what I mean? Because they're not having it. They're not going to let you kill them. And then some of them are eager to put you in a grave because they know what type of person you probably are. So, but look, and my condolences to the family, man. And for the dude that died, you know, it's fucked up. You know, sometimes standing your ground can lead to a lot of different things. That's why I say when dudes be like, oh yeah, drop addies and all this, like I'm stupid enough to pull up to this shit. But when I think about it, it's like a lot of you dudes are not gonna fight, dog. There's a lot of dudes that don't that they see me on YouTube and they think a certain thing, then they see me in person and be like, oh, this motherfucker ain't no small ass fool. And they get nervous. They don't know. I might not be able to fight. You know, you can try it. I might not be able to fight, but just the simple fact that motherfucker at the stature he is, like as far as height and size, motherfuckers don't be wanting that smoke. So I know a lot of cats that supposedly be like, oh, I'll do this to you. They're not. The only thing they'll do is pull a gun and go to jail for the rest of life over some stupid shit over YouTube. Cause they feel pressed like they're the fair sex or something. You know what I mean? It's weird. But anyways, man, rest in peace to dude, you know. All I'm saying is, like, you know, for the people that see this shit, don't be stupid, man. Melrose is not the place to be. And a lot of shit has been going on over there, man. It's not the place to be shooting at motherfuckers or doing anything, man. They're going to catch you. For the youngsters that pay attention to that shit, man, they're going to catch you, man. Be careful. Know when you're in a situation to where you cannot win, man. That didn't have to happen, but it happened. On that note, man, I'm your boy Zod. I already got the other video that I just got to upload it. And, you know, follow the channel, man, FMOENT, man. So go ahead and check out my music, or follow this channel, man, or, you know, or follow Zod and Tripe, man, to get my reactions. But anyways, man, on that note, I'm your boy Zod. Everybody enjoy the rest of your day. To the fake fools that follow me with that bull, verga, you know what I mean? It's like, either, you know what I mean? It's just what it is. But anyways, man, on that note, I'm out.
Kneel before Zod!